Oh, okay. There wasn't any audio. Now there's audio. All right.
Yay!
Okay, all right. That's what I was afraid of. You didn't miss anything. It was just me saying, "Hey, it's me. Hey, it's him," and then yakking. You couldn't hear it, and then me saying, "Is there something I forgot?" And then audio. Now you can hear us. I apologize for that. Here we are, offering criticism. Not even how to get the audio on. That's sad, isn't it? Anyway.
Not criticism on audio, Ken. We only criticize the drone content, don't we?
That's right. No, we do everything. Philip Koshat, thank you so much. With his $5 super chat to start things off. I think we are streaming, aren't we?
I haven't got a clue.
All right. The thing is, I use the same program to do Thursday Night Live, and then it's a whole thing that I have to do to switch for this. And it's just
excuses.
I blame Wirecast.
Well, let's not bring that topic up because that always brings the chat to life.
No, let's not do that. Welcome everybody, and thank you, Chuck Kovac. Thank you. $10 super chat. Droning on and Ash and Ken been practicing. Please review my work.
Good man. We have your video all lined up and ready. You are the first.
Yeah, I think I have his link here. Let me just go ahead and copy it. Is that who we're going to do first?
Yeah, why not?
All right, very good. Let me go over here to this one. There we go. Now just put it in there like that. So if you've just joined us for the first time and wondering what's going on, I'm in America. He's in Sweden. And we review YouTube videos. If you want to send one in for review, well, by golly, you can send it here. kenstructivecriticism@gmail.com. Make sure you put your username in the subject line so we know that it's you. Okay? Yeah. And let us know what...
Be prepared for criticism. If you're going to send it, we're going to constructively criticize it.
Yeah.
But if it's amazing, then we'll just be probably very jealous and envious and...
Of course, yeah. If it's awesome, we tell you it's awesome. But don't get butthurt if we try to give you constructive advice. Did they say that in the UK and in Sweden? Did they say butthurt?
Yeah, but the difference is we have syllables, whereas you don't, Ken. So it's actually butt hurt.
Oh, what did I say?
Butthurt.
Butthurt.
We butthurt sandwiches.
Nah, that's probably just me. Anyway, so this one, make sure you give us your music source too, because YouTube can get butt hurt.
Music by Epidemic Sound in this one, so he's put turn up the volume.
Excellent. Free trial links in the description. This stream is brought to you by Epidemic Sound. Copyright free music for you. 30-day free trial in the description. Link right upper like that. So check it out. All right. So this is Lake Placid, August 2020.
The name of a horror film, Lake Placid? I didn't know it's a real place.
Oh, yeah. They did the Winter Olympics there, I think, one year. Oh. Yeah. All right. So here we go. Yeah, see that? 1980.
This is cool. I love it when they do a build-up like this and a bit of setting the scene and...
Yeah. Although I will say that there was a little bit of... It looked like some dialogue going on in the car.
Yeah.
I'm kind of wondering what they were saying. This is beautiful.
Really nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bit dark.
This video is 3.5 minutes long. Ooh, that's neat.
I like it when that effect is used when you don't expect it. That's quite cool.
Yeah.
Bit of ground footage. The quality it looks very mixed. Some of the footage looks really high resolution. Some doesn't.
I'm just checking here. I don't want to.
I don't think it's your end. Yeah.
It isn't.
It's just a mix of.
Yeah, it isn't my end.
If you look at the quality of that now, that's quite low res.
Yeah, and there was a little bumpiness in there, and I'll tell you, there's something on a lot of editing programs called warp stabilization on Premiere. Don't use it!
Yeah, I agree.
It's terrible. And YouTube's built-in warp stabilization or stabilization that they have built in YouTube, it just messes up the video. Just forget it. If you didn't use electronic stabilization or a gimbal, don't try to fix it with the YouTube thing, because
yeah,
that the only thing that the YouTube thing is good for is if you happen to catch Bigfoot, and you're so nervous that your hand is shaking, you go, oh God, was that Bigfoot? Then use it, but not for anything creative.
I just saw the Swedish flag. That's good.
Yeah,
Just
this
another
is nice.
tip as well. Philip, let us know what you've edited this in, because another common mistake that people make is when they shoot footage in 4K, but they've also shot some footage in 1080p. When they drag that all into their editor, sometimes it will crop the 4K footage if you're using the 1080p as your main canvas. And the 4K footage ends up being just the crop of the center of it rather than the whole thing. So sometimes you need to scale the 4K footage down to get the best of it, really, depending on what you shot it with.
And this is fascinating. This is only a small part of the video. I could watch 20 minutes of this.
Is that the ski jump?
Yeah.
Oh,
I would love to film that with my FPV quad. Oh my God, I gotta see it again.
You can film. You pay for it, Ken, a trip, and I'll ski it. You can film it.
Would they even let me? That's fascinating. That could be a video by itself. There's something you don't see. I mean, we're looking at just skimming through. It's me and her, and trees and mountains, blah blah blah. You get to this should be your thumbnail.
Yeah, it looks like a scene from a sci-fi movie, doesn't it? It doesn't. Even the color grading's pretty nice.
It's really good, and it's rare that you see these things without snow on them. So
yeah,
there's another plus. And so just skimming through, we got trees, blah blah, trees, blah blah, trees, blah blah. Okay, and then okay. Sorry, don't mean to minimalize it, but so
very good.
That was really
nice.
good.
I enjoyed that.
And the title, Lake Placid, August 2020 trip highlights. That is probably not going to be a very searchable. I mean, Lake Placid, sure.
Where is it? Which country?
It says like it has a pin here, Lake Placid.
But which country is that in?
No idea. In the Adirondacks?
In the Adirondacks.
Oh no, I don't know.
Ah, really nice though. I enjoyed that. The only thing I'd say is the quality when you're mixing footage, ground footage and aerial footage, and any other type of footage. Make sure you match the quality and the color grading and the resolution ideally, so that it all looks seamless.
Yeah, and again, we don't know what the purpose of your video was. Maybe it was for family and friends to just show your trip. If your intention is to have it be widely viewed, then do something different with it.
Very nice. Well, yeah, that's a big super chat in from TJ Grady.
Hey TJ, man, thanks buddy. Would love your thoughts on the video. Link in the chat. Thanks, gentlemen. Yes, super chats will get you right to the head of the line. And
trying to find his link, I can't find it.
kenstructivecriticism@gmail.com. TJ's a moderator, so
yeah, true.
There it is. But, I got it.
Yeah. Oh.
Moderators can put links. Moderators have superpowers. All right. Let's just go ahead and do this real quick. I don't know why it does this every time. Bip. All right. TJ, a tubing adventure.
Oh, I love doing that. Great fun.
Okay.
Thumbnail says it all. I like the action of the boat. That gets you interested.
What kind of music?
Ooh, don't know.
Yeah. So, I actually recognize this. This is some music. This is Epidemic. This is. I do. I recognize it because this is the same dramatic music that I used in my nuclear cooling tower video.
Ah, okay. Nice.
One day, they went out on the boat. It's a little dramatic for.
Watch your horizons, TJ. Make sure you always level your footage. But that's a nice that's a lovely bit of following action. What drone are you using as well?
Would you be scared to put your kids out on those things?
I would, because he's only 3. But I suppose once they can swim confidently and they've got a life vest on.
I guess. I'm so glad I don't have children that I know about, because if I did, I'd be so protective of them.
You are. I mean, naturally you are. But yeah, I remember going on one of those in Egypt, and it was pretty terrifying because the bumps are really big. It wasn't as bouncy and soft as we thought it might be. That's a lovely shot.
Yeah, that's really nice, TJ. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, and when the boat goes sideways and you go over the wake and you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's fun.
Really good. We got a comment from Vardin Gear. He said he'd love us to play his video, but he's actually sent us an MP4.
Nothing we can do with that. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry
about
Vardin.
that.
If you can get it on YouTube and send us a link to the YouTube video, that would be great.
The reason why we do streaming is because we are streaming live right now, and if I tried to download something, first of all, my computer would say, "Nah," and then I might take up all the bandwidth.
He sent a follow-up email with the YouTube link. Yay! He must have read our minds.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll just put it in the chat. So this is from Vadin. This is Mavic Mini cinematic drone edit. I must say, whenever I see Mavic Mini, call me sad, but I get really excited because this is such a brilliant, capable little drone, and it never ceases to amaze me what you can get out of that drone.
No link yet. I don't see a link in there.
It's in the chat. I'm logged in with my DroningOn Live account, and it's not a moderator. Hang on.
Stand by. And hey,
Professionals.
while he's doing that, I'll just let you know that right after this stream is over, I'm heading to Nashville to meet up with Dana, and we're gonna film an experiment.
That sounds good.
It is. It's gonna be fun, I think.
There we go.
I wish I could tell you more, but
go on, give us a clue. Just give us a hint. Come on.
We're gonna be flying indoors.
Oh, lovely. FPV or Inspire?
Yeah, it'll be FPV.
Okay. Looking forward to that. Right. Link is in the chat now.
But the FPV has nothing. It's not going to be an FPV video. It's going to be. I can't tell you anymore.
Oh, you nearly got it out of you then. Okay.
Oh, I can't.
We'll look forward to that one. Keep the suspense.
It'll be fun.
So yeah, cinematic Mavic Mini. No information about the music. Remember, guys, always put that into the email if you can when you're sending it. But again, really excited to see this. I love the Mavic Mini.
I guess this is the thumbnail that YouTube chose. You can. If you have a new account on YouTube, will it let you do a custom thumbnail or no?
Apparently not. Somebody said not, but I think not until you verified your YouTube account.
Oh, okay.
Number. I don't know why. Why do they need to? Who knows?
That's some wacky YouTube stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so here's what the music sounds like. I'm sure it's beautiful. I'm sure it goes exactly with the video. Oh, wow, man.
That's lovely. The color grading is very nice, very cinematic looking, and
yeah. Where is this?
Yeah, I wish we knew. Vadim Gear sounds Russian or Slavic. I don't know. Vadim, can you tell us where you are and maybe update the video whilst we're watching it?
I'll tell you what, don't look like Merca. That ain't no Merca. Sorry.
I think I like the way he's mixing the countryside with the city shots, but I'd almost like a story, like start in the countryside by the beach, move towards the city. Ideally, don't fly in the middle of the city by buildings that you don't own.
I like it when people use a drone as a jib. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like the drone doesn't always have to go around and round and round stuff, you know? Hey, I got a drone. Let's go around and round and round and round and round and round and around and around and around. Just a gentle. If you don't know what a jib is, it's a
camera on a big long arm.
It's a camera on it's a cantilevered camera with a weight on one end, camera on the other, like that, only without the annoying. Yeah, that's the spring.
That sounded like some medieval horror film sound effect.
Yeah, but yeah, some just gentle movements with the drone, very cinematic. It was nice.
Ray Holland said you need to set it to be a monetized channel before you can do custom thumbnails. Ray, that's not actually right. I've got a few small channels and none of them are monetized, and I can still add custom thumbnails. So
yeah, speaking of new channels.
Oh, there you go. I led you into that one.
Did you know I have a new channel?
I did. I haven't subscribed to it yet because I've just not had any time to breathe or do anything recently.
I'm not going to make this a freaking commercial, but I'll just show you the channel.
Yes, you are.
No,
and it's
man.
your show. You're allowed to.
We're doing a thing called Well Lit Paranormal.
What does well lit mean? Because I thought if you are well lit, you're drunk.
Well, it's just what it says. It's, you know, all these shows where they're doing all their ghost hunting and you can't see any damn thing because it's all dark, and they do it at 2 a.m. and they turn the lights off and they're using infrared cameras and green stuff. I thought, hey, if the ghosts don't know they're dead, they won't know that the lights are on. So
is this a parody of those
no?
ghosts?
Oh no, we're gonna no.
Oh, you're not serious.
Well, I mean, there will be, of course, because it's me and Kelly and Ashley. We're going to Brushy Mountain Prison at the end of the month for our first episode, and we're gonna go in the day when the sun's out. I've got all kinds of lighting to bring. If you want to see a ghost, you want to see a ghost well lit, right? Ghosts aren't afraid of no photons. And by the way, I've got shirts available. Look at that right there. Look, there's the back. You like that? Here, I'll put a link. There you go. In case anybody, I'll just pop it over here in the chat in case anybody wants to buy one. I just made this today, so you guys will be the first. Let's see who the first person to get one is. All right, there we go. Commercial over.
Yeah, I wasn't really sure what it meant by well lit. I'm sure that in England it means drunk. If you say, "Cool, he's well lit."
Well, the thing is, here in the United States, we don't say, you know, if it's hot somewhere, we're gonna go, "Oh well, that's well hot." So that's not a thing that we do. But lit does mean drunk here.
Ah, good. Okay.
Yeah. So I can see that. I mean, if you want to fly over and be drunk during a ghost hunt, you're more than welcome.
I can't wait to see the first episode now.
Come on over.
I'm subscribing.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Right. Next video. Tom Donovan. No music to worry about. None needed.
Hold on. Before we go any further, if anybody cares to subscribe, I'll put that in there too. A link to the channel.
Elsmeg had said, I'm usually well lit.
All right. So
no, you strike me as a stone sober guy.
Hey, Elsmeghead. All right. Let's see here.
Caroline Tyler, RC. Well lit equals pissed.
Are you taking a piss? I wish I could incorporate some UK sayings, but people would. If I went up to somebody in my American accent and said, "Are you taking a piss?" They'd be like, "No." You know what I mean? It doesn't mean the same thing. I love some of your sayings. All right. So who's this?
I can't.
What do we got? What do we got?
This
Ash?
is awesome. So this is Don't Try This at Home. It's in Wisconsin. I wish we had that in the title of the video, because this is, you won't expect what's about to happen. I've been playing a lot of online Battlefield 5 recently, and this reminds me of part of one of the maps. So it was quite weird seeing it at first, but you won't expect to happen what actually happens.
Can I guess what's going to happen?
You probably will guess what's going to happen. Go on.
Will that structure fall over at some point?
Maybe a rocket. Maybe the roof will slide off and a rocket will shoot out the top of it. Think Thunderbirds.
Oh, I can't wait. All right. Well, it's got on a channel with 20 subscribers, it's got 31,000 views. So,
wow, good work.
You probably would have gotten more views if you'd just done something with this.
Yeah, and
the thumbnail.
Yeah, the video actually, as you'll see, jumps straight in. What would be lovely, you've got 31,000 views there, which you haven't, unfortunately, really converted into subscribers.
No.
You might have converted those if you had added some personality. So, you know, who are you? Where are we? What's about to happen? People then say, I want to watch more of this, and they click subscribe. But to have 31,000 views and only 20 subscribers,
that's a lost opportunity, is what that is.
It's a real shame. But the video's cool.
But I haven't seen the video and I already want to subscribe. So
yeah.
All right, let's check it. What music? Anything? Nothing?
No, he hasn't said no music. No. Just an idea to you. If Ken gives you permission, you could cut the first part of us introducing your video into a new video. Then add this.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yep. All right. Yeah. Love these videos. Love it. And he's backing up like, is it gonna fall now?
He's brave, isn't he? That dude in the little.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm guessing it's gonna fall either on the dude or it's gonna fall somewhere they don't want it. Or it's not gonna fall at all. Oh no! Run! No, not the house. Oh my god. Why am I laughing? Why am I laughing? That's... No, was anybody hurt? Oh my god, I hope they were all out of the house.
I only saw halfway where it just started to fall and I stopped watching.
Why was I laughing though? Am I just that twisted?
Well, if they've got any sense, they get everybody out of the area and the houses, because it could go either way when you take something like that down.
Does he own this video?
Taking down unneeded silo. I'm assuming he does.
This should have 1 million views.
It probably will. That was only uploaded 2 weeks ago.
Okay, here's what you do. If this is your video and you're not just sharing a wacky video, because we don't know whose video is what. Yeah. We're assuming it's yours, and we assume that you're this person. But you have an opportunity here to change this. What would you suggest, Ashley?
I would say it's nice to have the location in there, but also add a bit of suspense. I mean, don't try this at home is good, but you hear that all the time. Maybe you won't expect this to happen. I don't know. Yeah, and you know it's trite, but I think I've done it once in the 1,000 videos that I've posted. It's a bit clickbaity, isn't it?
Yeah, well, no, when you have a thumbnail that's like this.
Oh,
you know that thumbnail? I hate those too, but they're effective. You know, when you have some, especially like a hot girl going, you know what I mean?
I prefer a hot girl pulling a different face personally, but
I tell you, our very own Ashley does that, and it works for her.
Some YouTubers who every single video is...
Yeah, every single video is like... what's he doing? How do you get that reaction? I must click on that. I got to do it.
Sometimes they don't even post for a new one. They just use the same and then Photoshop something in their hand. Oh, I hate it. It makes me want to delete their channel.
You know what else I hate? Those... what are those little cartoons that they put over faces when they don't want to see the faces? It's always some kind of meme. You know that guy that... You know that dude? Oh, I wish I could find the image. What do you call it? What do you call those? Somebody in the chat, let me know.
Emoticon or a... No,
it's like a little cartoon face, and it's black and white, and it's the same dude.
Troll face.
It's it. Troll face. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's it. And
that's the one.
Yeah, they put that same one on every damn thing. Well, hey, you know, if it works, I guess. I don't know. I just like to try to create something new.
By 30,000 views and only 20 subscribers, and he might have only had 18 when he published it. So,
that is a video that's trying to go viral, but you've hobbled it.
But I'll tell you what, the other thing is, if you can really raise the profile of what happened in that video, then you might actually make some money, because you'll find companies out there. I can't remember the name of one. I've sold a few videos to these organizations.
No.
I know they take over the license of your video, but if you have
viral hog. Don't do it. Do not do it. Don't listen to Ash. They don't pay you enough money. You won't get any benefit from it. You don't own it. Someone may contact you and say, hey, we want to use your video in a commercial. Can't do it. Viral Hog owns it. You're shit out of luck. Don't do it.
It does depend on the company.
No, it doesn't. I'm going to turn... That's it. Ash is gone. Bye-bye, Ash. Don't even listen to him anymore. He's no longer on the show. Do not do those Viral Hog things. They are bullshit. They will not pay you enough, and you will regret it for the rest of your life. Are you done? Are you done?
Can I get one of those troll faces?
Yeah, I'm going to put one on you. I'm going to put one of those troll faces on you.
No. I actually saw a plug-in the other day for live streams where people can send a super chat to put a face, a mask on somebody in the live stream. So they pay like a super chat, super sticker, but instead of it actually superimposes a funny face that they can choose onto one of the speakers. How cool is that?
You know, YouTube's always coming up with these little things, and I saw someone they're doing beta testing of a tip jar sort of thing. Tip me or something, or applaud. That's what it was. I saw an applaud button, and you can applaud with an amount of money, and they're beta testing that. And I actually reached out to YouTube and said, "Give me an applaud button. I want to have the applaud button," because there's like, you know, and it doesn't matter how many subscribers you had. They just doled it out to certain creators.
Nice idea.
Yeah. I mean,
like it.
Yeah. Applaud me.
Applaud.
Applaud.
Right.
Applaud. Applaud. What's next?
This one is coming from Europe. Yay! The Netherlands. A place called Aimland. Relaxing 4K footage. This is with the DJI Mavic Pro. Bit of a flashback. I like his title structure. This is Drone Viral. This chap is always on your streams, always saying, play my video, play my video, play my video.
Oh.
Well, we're finally playing your video.
Well, did we ignore him before? I don't want to ignore people.
No, we don't ignore him, but he does tend to spam a little bit, so he sometimes gets timed out, I'm afraid. But Drone Viral, you've been very well behaved on this stream.
Well, if he's doing that kind of stuff, maybe I should give him a thumbs down. No. I'll give him a thumbs up. I'll give you a thumbs up.
Yeah.
I forgot to thumbs up the other videos. Remind me to do that.
All right.
Okay.
The title's really, really good. I know what it's been shot with. I know in which country, and I know it's by a drone. The thumbnail, however,
it's kind of generic.
Yeah.
Unless someone is stoned and they're like, "Hey man, I really want to see a cool sunset, but I don't want to open the window. Click on that video." You know what I mean?
Or if they're well lit.
Well lit. What's the music?
He hasn't actually said. It sounds really nice and chilled.
Oh, hear it. It says flurgen, glurgen, glurgendy, flurgendy, glurg.
That's one of my favorites, that one.
Is that Dutch? That's Dutch, isn't it?
I love Dutch. It's brilliant.
I'm sorry. To my American ear, I'm not belittling it at all. I'm actually showing my own ignorance when I say flurgendy, glurgen.
But if you look at Dutch, it looks like somebody just bashed the keyboard randomly.
It does, isn't it? Hey, we'll throw an umlaut in there. Blip, blop, 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 flurgen, glurgen. Okay, all right. I'm done. All right. Let's see this.
Great.
All right. All right. So imagine.
I'd love to try and read it, but I don't want to embarrass myself.
Can you read Dutch?
Yeah, I don't know what it means, but I can try and pronounce it.
Okay. All right. So it's beautiful music like this. Like that. So have that in your head. It's a shame that we can't play it. Make sure to put your music source in there. Because if it's not epidemic, it's crap! I apologize. I'm getting a little antsy. Still beautiful.
You know, I saw a comment in my DJI group the other day. Oh, the DJI Mavic is so incapable now, the original one.
What?
And I was like, it's only incapable in the hands of somebody who is incapable. This proves how capable it is. It's great. It's still a brilliant drone.
It is.
Original Mavic Pro.
It is. It absolutely is. I think there's some people still doing professional work with Phantom 3s, Phantom 3 standards. There's nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely. I mean, look at this. Again, I like the color grading. Seems some real nice cinematic looking grading tonight.
Yeah, this is nice.
Really, really nice. Look at the beaches. Whenever I fly from England to Sweden, you pass the Dutch coast, and there's some of the most beautiful tropical beaches I've ever seen. Beautiful coastline.
Wow. That's lovely.
That was very, very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good work, Drone Viral.
Thanks for sharing that. And I apologize for the glurgendy flurgen. It does. When I hear Dutch people speaking and Swedish people speaking.
Pretty gritty. I just like the way you apologize, but then do another impression as part of the apology.
Well, I couldn't tell. Look.
I'm so sorry for the howdy.
No. I envy Europeans for being so worldly, because we're over here in America. There's people that just are born and die and never go anywhere. You know, like you guys have. France is right next door. You know, all these places, it's so close by, proximity. People like yourself, multiple languages. I'm jealous. So to my American ear, my one language knowing American ear, I can't tell the difference between Dutch and Swedish.
Ken, you've just demonstrated that you know Dutch very, very impressingly. See, I can't even speak English. Anyway.
What's next?
Next one. This is a bit of a Mavic Pro-a-thon. Shot with the Mavic Pro using YouTube Music. Link is in the chat, and it's from Alex Sleement.
DJ M Videos says he uses Epidemic all day. Thank you.
Ah.
It really does help the channel if you don't have Epidemic to at least check it out. There's a link in the description for a free trial. You will love it. They've got sound effects there too, so that's very important for video producers.
But we're not doing fart sound effects again tonight.
No. We're not doing farts. We might do farts, but we're not going to do any farts. Because, as you know, farts don't smell bad. It's the farts that smell bad.
Anyway, so this one's Florida, which for those of you who don't know is in America, and it's the St. John's River. So get Florida in your video title. Again, it's so important because St. John's River doesn't mean anything to anybody if they don't see the thumbnail. And also bear in mind that Ken has his YouTube set up cleverly here because it pauses on the thumbnail, but mine just plays immediately, and most people's does.
Put Florida in your video. Ash, say it. Put
Florida in your video.
No, say it like you did. Put Florida in your video. Fast.
Put Florida in your video.
Okay. I heard you say put Florida in your video. Florida. I love that little affection sometimes when you go from an to an I sound. It's Florida, not Florida, but anyway.
Florida.
It's Florida. Ah, all right.
He sounded like a pirate. Anyway, play the damn video.
Florida. All right.
Highway 50 in Central Florida.
What kind of music is he using?
YouTube Music, my favorite.
Yeah.
I like YouTube Music. It's free, and there's some good stuff if you search hard enough.
There is. It does take a while to find it.
Yeah, I mean, for somebody starting out, it's a great way to get some music on there without worrying about copyright and all of that.
Their search interface isn't that friendly, though.
True. Yeah, that's true. This is nice manual work here. Again, this is Mavic Pro, I believe. So the original Mavic Pro.
Yeah, you can really see the poop brown of the river.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to fall in there.
Yeah, it really brings out the poop color of that Florida waterway.
I haven't heard the word poop for years.
Poop! Look at that. Oh, we got a croc. Did you see it? Did you see the crocodile?
No way.
Yeah, watch. Top of your screen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man, that's Florida.
You definitely wouldn't want to fall in there. That's not brown. That's red blood.
Yeah. Hold on. I got it. Okay. Alexa, how many people are killed each year in Florida by crocodiles?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, an estimated 1,000 to 2,000 American crocodiles live in Mexico, Central America, and South America, but population data is limited. An additional
Alexa,
500
stop.
to 1,000.
Look, he's going to eat the shadow of the drone.
That's brilliant. Wow.
Is that a crocodile or an alligator?
It looks like an alligator to me.
I think alligators are one of them has a more rounded nose, but you're not thinking about that when he's twisting your arm off your body. Hey, my friend.
To be honest, if a crocodile catches me, I want him to just start with the neck and get it over and done with.
You're not gonna be like, hey, my friend got eaten by a crocodile. Well, no, your friend got eaten by an alligator. I'm sorry. No, that's great that you caught that footage. I guess
really cool.
Was he on the boat? Because the Florida marshlands, there's nowhere to stand where you're not going to get eaten by something.
I guess if you pull up to the shore there, the alligator's going to follow you.
If you hear this all the time in the news, Florida man does something stupid, right?
Yeah, or just American in general.
Okay. Well, I can't argue with that. But I can tell you this. If you were a murderer and you lived in Florida, there'd be plenty of places to dispose of a body.
Yeah, definitely.
Just dump them out there somewhere. Some crocodile alligator to take care of it for you.
That's a lovely shot. You know what? He's missed a trick here because there's no mention of alligator close up in that video title.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and also it's not just about the stuff that we can see. Think about keywords as well. When you upload your YouTube video, you've got the opportunity to add keywords to it. Stick in there Florida alligator, alligators in Florida. You know, go to town on words that people will be searching YouTube to find, because there will be people searching on YouTube for alligators in Florida. I guarantee it.
Oh, sure. If it's your goal to get lots of views and subscribers, which we're going to assume that the reason why you want this constructive criticism is because you're trying to make a better product and to get more views and subscribers. So
true.
If that is your goal, yes, that's good advice. Use the tools that are. I know. You know what? When I first started YouTube, I was like, keywords, description. You know, I must spend 30 minutes doing all of the things before I post a video. 30 minutes getting all the hashtags and everything ready before I post, because that is so important.
Metadata. Yeah, and just another tip, there's a great free application called TubeBuddy that I use, and that helps you with your meta tags. So it looks at your title and your description, and it will suggest some good keywords for your video. Then as you start typing in keywords, it suggests more, and it lets you dig into the keyword and explore where your video will rank if you use that keyword. So it's really, really good.
That's good. And it's called TubeBuddy, not to be mistaken with Boob Buddy. Don't get the two mixed up.
Dare I ask what the other one does, Ken? No.
Well, you have to be 18 to find out.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Oh, my goodness. I got to get a sound effect ready. It's Machine Gun Droner. Thanks, man. $10 super chat sticker thing. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Smeghead just said, my analytics show that 48% of his monthly views are by YouTube searches. There you go.
Yes, go dive into the analytics, and it'll really help you. And 400 AGL, it's Mel. Hey, Mel.
Hey, Mel. Good man.
Hello to Ash and Ken. Don't worry about the flurgandy blurgan. It's all good. You know, one of our Swedish friends, his name is Lars Persson, and whenever he sends me an email, he always signs it, yours truly, flurgandy blurgandy, or something like that. Yeah, so.
Lars is a great guy.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't want to assume that since you're in Sweden that you've met him, but you're in the same country.
Lars actually emailed me, and I think it was Lars who emailed me and said, yeah, if I'm ever in the area. There's a few Swedish guys who live near here, actually. So at some point, we're going to surprise you, Ken. One of them's going to pop onto the show.
Okay. And the other people that I know in Sweden was our buddy. Oh no, did I forget his name?
The Swedish girl, the explorer.
Oh yes, her. Yes.
Can't remember her name.
Oh no, her name was Emily Boss.
Emily, that's it.
And Matthias Allring.
Yeah, Allring. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
I tell you what, you get Emily Boss or Matthias or Lars on there with you, that would be a very fun day.
I think Emily might feel a bit awkward if I invite her into my shed.
Well, you know, you'd have to ask her boyfriend if that's all right.
I'd have to ask my wife as well.
True. I mean, they're usually out there in the wilderness exploring, her and her boyfriend. But anyway, what's next?
Right, what's next? Next, you totally caught me unprepared there.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. Alexa, tell me a joke.
No.
What do you call an X-Wing pilot who does too many barrel rolls?
What?
Puke Skywalker.
That's so bad.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
All right, the next one. This is quite an interesting idea. So, link is in the chat. Sorry, somebody said that I don't sound particularly clear. Can you hear me all right, Ken?
I'm sorry, what? No,
Okay,
you sound okay.
All right.
I mean, your accent is, you know, it's almost English.
Adfilm Media, that's the other chap. Yeah, we do live about 20 kilometers. So you're joining me one day, and we're going to go droning. Drop me an email. So this one is from Mothman46. Interesting username. If you do have a YouTube channel name like that, if you are doing this for views and for, you know, building up a channel, do think about your username, because Mothman46 is interesting, but it's not very drony, and it's What do you think about that, Ken?
True. Mothman would imply a lean to the paranormal. I would say that your username might come up in the paranormal. Do you know about the Mothman in the paranormal world? Probably not. If you're in the UK,
there was a horror film, wasn't there, about that Mothman?
Well, I think there probably was, but there's what do they call it? A cryptid, like one of those fake made up animals. I'm a skeptic, so sure, Bigfoot, okay, but there's like Slender Man, Mothman.
Slender Man, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, it's along those paranormal lines, and even his icon here, it's like a skull with red eyes. So maybe this isn't indicative of his channel. Let's go ahead and let's check out his channel for fun, see what he's got on there.
That's all very drony. It's all drony.
Let's stalk him a little bit. So, all right. Oh, he is a jack of all trades. Okay, so he's a motorcycle guy, and we're seeing a lot of aerial stuff here. So maybe he just started his channel.
Yeah. Well, he's been uploading for a year. Yeah, 1 year old, his oldest video. It's all very much... So it's all Mavic Air, the original Mavic Air. So this will be good. And the video is called...
I do like the bike, though, I got to say.
I knew you would.
I'm a super... That's a... What is that? That's a newer something. The Ninja. Oh, it's a... Oh, that is. That's like a freaking. That's like a 2019 or 2020 ZX10, isn't it? Oh man,
How's that
I'm drooling. I have an 05 ZX10.
I don't know. Are you talking Dutch?
Flurgen Glurgen Ninja. All right. All right. Let's watch this.
I remember my dad had a motorbike many years ago. It was a 1200cc. I remember it had a bigger engine than my first car.
Yeah, the displacement doesn't really matter these days, not getting in a whole bunch of motorcycle stuff.
It was very heavy.
And is this going backwards, by the way? Can you tell if it's going backwards? If he filmed backwards or he's flying
the
back?
way the water's flowing, but it's hard to tell. But this is line of sight, so he flew this line of sight. Oh, that was nice.
I like it. Anything about the music?
No mention of music, no. It's a long way if he's flying this line of sight.
I suspect that this is running backwards, but he did a good job. There's no birds flying that I can tell backwards or anything like that.
The thing is, if he's flying line of sight, then it doesn't matter whether he's going forwards or backwards, really, because he's looking at it.
Mm-hmm. By the way, just to finish my that was good. Just to finish my thought on the motorcycle stuff, the displacement doesn't really matter anymore. They used to make an 1100 Kawasaki series, bike series. They don't make 1100s, they don't make 900s anymore because the liter bikes, 1000 cc's, they're just insane. In fact, today's 600cc bikes can outpace 1100 or 900 from years gone by. But anyway, that's just my opinion.
Same in cars, isn't it? The little 1.3 cars are so much quicker now than they used to be.
I mean, yeah, they're 4-cylinder engines, man.
Yeah, true.
Like putting a...
Oh, yeah. Mothman says it was all filmed backwards. So Mothman, did you shoot this flying it towards yourself? I'm assuming you did.
This is fun stuff.
Very nice, very cool. Oof.
Let me just go ahead and back that up, and I want to put up the volume, and let me suggest something if he doesn't do it.
Sound effects.
Yes.
Totally agree. That would be lovely.
Just very, not overbearing, just very slight, just little things. And you know where you can find stuff like that?
No. Where, Ken? Tell me.
Epidemic Sound, my friend. Link in the description.
Epidemic Sound.
Yes, you can. All right, so we're going backwards through this whole thing, and then there's we got a little
nice. And just another note.
Look at this.
If you are
look at a little reflection of the drone. That's nice.
Cool. I like that.
I like that too.
I like the way the it's not moving, like the clearing. I don't know how to explain. Yeah.
No, I know what you mean.
You know what I mean. I like the way the gap with the wasn't
very creative, flurgandy blurgandy.
Very, very nice.
Yeah. Sean Finelli with a $5 super chat. I'm back again, this time with copyright-free music from Epidemic. Email was sent a few weeks ago. All right, let's see if we can find him.
Sean.
And we got about 15 minutes left because I got to get to Nashville.
Is that in Tennessee?
Yeah, it's 2 hours away.
Isn't that weird? I hear an American place and I know which state it is because I can hear it in my head. Nashville, Tennessee. It just flows.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I don't know why.
I can't do that with the UK where you used to live. I can't. But I can tell the difference between a London accent and a Birmingham accent.
Birmingham's a really
am I wrong?
Accent,
am I wrong? Right? And then what's that place? What's that place where they talk like this?
Oof. Some of the ghettos in London.
Yeah, and they go, "Oh, what's up, brother?"
Oh, I hate that. They're destroying the English accent.
I hear a lot of young kids talking like that.
They think it's cool. I can't find Sean's video.
If you're going to send something to us, go ahead and send it to kenstructivecriticism at gmail.com. Make sure you put your username as the subject so we can find you easily.
Got it.
You got it. All right. So we're going to play Sean's because the super chat will get you to the head of the line.
Can I just say, I like it when Americans say what you said earlier, Ken. When you're using your mind to think of something, you have
thoughts.
See, now when you say it to me, I hear fart.
Thought.
Fart.
Oh, fart? What do you want me to say?
Thought. But it sounds like when Americans say it sounds like you're saying fart.
Oh, thought. Well, that's a very good word for regionalism here in the United States. Here in the South, some people might say thoughts like that. When I grew up in Philadelphia, I would say thoughts.
Really?
Yeah, that's Delaware Valley, Philadelphia accent. I had lots of thoughts up there.
That sounds New York to me when you do that.
It is. It's very close. It's very close.
Right. This one is from Sean Finelli. He said, bit the bullet and purchased a Mavic Air 2 whilst he waits for the next Parrot drone. Okay, I'll stick with the Mavic Air 2 if I were you. Filmed the whole thing in 4K HDR and did not change any of the colours as it was a test for me. Very proud of the opening shot, all manually flown, and the music is from Epidemic.
So you sound like you don't like Parrot drones.
I love the Anafi, however you want to pronounce it. I think it's a great drone, but I haven't seen anything exciting from Parrot since then, to be honest. Which is a shame, because they could have released an Anafi 2, and it could have been great.
All right, I'm going to give... Did I give the other one a thumbs up? I didn't, did I? I keep forgetting. You got to remind me. Hex Productions and Photography. 3.51 thousand subscribers. That's good. That's good. We got...
I like the thumbnails all right. Yeah,
I mean,
evening downtime. Yeah.
If you do all of your thumbnails like this, if that's what all your thumbnails will look like with this kind of logo treatment here, then people eventually will get to know that that's one of your videos.
Just a suggestion as well, if you are going to have a template for your thumbnails, like this one, for example, where you've got text on there.
Whoops. Let me find something real quick.
Mock up your thumbnail with different text so that you make sure you design the thumbnail in a way that it will cater for every type of video you're going to upload. Because if you design your template based around the first time you're going to use it, you might find that it's actually not big enough, or the text is too small to fit in what you want.
Oh no. I was going to show your channel, and I did oh my goodness.
What have you done?
No, because I wanted to show your thumbnails, because you do a good, consistent job of kind of branding your thumbnails. And I went into Google, and I typed in there DroningOn Channel, and 51 drones is the first thing that comes up.
Yeah, that's because you put a gap in droning on.
Oh, is it not? Is it not 2 words?
No, 1 word. That's interesting, though.
Yeah. Okay, so if I connect them, there you go.
See, now if I search for droning on channel, I get totally different results. Here's the proof the UK is using drones to patrol the English. I get English results. Maybe because 51 drones is an American channel.
Maybe it's because Google reads your mind in your sleep. Anyway, here you go. Here's Ash's channel, and use the same. What font are you using there, by the way?
I've not got the foggiest. I don't know.
Okay. But they all look very similar. And you does your text in your thumbnails always match your title or no?
No, no. I always use very different text. I always use the text for the search element, whereas I use the text in the thumbnail for more of the attention grabbing.
Do you think that using having the text in a thumbnail front and center is more important than the visuals? I have to.
I don't look at the text. I look at the thumbnail first.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm wondering why your thumbnail is so text heavy.
Because if you don't put enough in there, you may not have as much of a draw, I don't think. So if I just put drone batteries in my thumbnail, it's not very exciting. But if I can put the ultimate guide to keeping your drone back, well, not all of that text, but yeah, I don't know. I've changed how I tweak thumbnails, and actually TubeBuddy, that feature, the tool we mentioned earlier, has a thumbnail experiment mode on there where you can give a video 2 thumbnails, and it will switch the thumbnail to give you show you which was most successful. So then you can...
I don't trust that machine learning crap. I don't know. That's just me. I tell you, I've experimented a lot with thumbnails.
Yeah.
And lately, less text for me is been more effective, but that's just me.
That's interesting. I might try that. I think this is the thing about YouTube. It's constantly evolving, as are your audience, and as are we. And it's always good to try. Never think that you've got it right. Because
true.
I absolutely haven't. So many things I want to change about my channel.
And us in the community here. We all talk to each other about what we're doing and how we can do things differently. I can tell you just from me, I'm not a big reader to begin with.
Visual.
I'm more of a visual person. I would say, now here's something to consider, seeing as how drone channels are heavily male. Dudes are not, for the most part, readers, unless you're super book smart and dorky like this guy. But do you have one of them college educations? I do too.
But I'm on eBay.
I done did all my reading in school. I ain't gonna do it no more. But I'm telling you, some people just don't like subtitles. Like, I won't watch a movie with subtitles. I won't. So like,
really, you're missing some of the best movies.
Yeah, I don't want to watch Das Boot. Sorry. Just not going to do it. And on Netflix, I got just quick sidebar. On Netflix, I see a title. Man, that looks good. It's got time travel. And then I turn on and they're like, Flurgen, Glurgen, Glurgen, Flurgen. I'm like, oh, okay. No.
I'm not joking, right? You are missing out. If you look at The Bridge, it's one of the best Scandinavian dramas, and it's in Danish and in Swedish subtitles. No. And it's amazing.
Can't do it. Oh, I'm the cops. I can't. And those the ones that are overdubbed in English, the worst actors. Worst. It's terrible.
That's why.
Hello, how are you today, honey? And then you trip it over to the original language, and it's much better acting. The voices match.
Yeah. You know what? This
crazy.
is why the Scandinavians speak such good English, because here they don't dub anything, even for kids' TV.
Oh.
It's all English. If it's in English, it's in English, and it has Swedish subtitles, so they hear English. Whereas you go over the border to Germany or to France, and everything's dubbed for adult entertainment and kids. So,
wow, we do get sidetracked, don't we?
Yeah, I know. Anyway,
but let's get back to this, and I will tell you that the text in here. A trick that you can do is bring up your thumbnail in your phone and put it across the room. If you can't read the text from across the room, then don't have the text.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. Or even if I use Photoshop with my thumbnails, I just zoom it
right
out.
Yeah, just make it small to see what it looks like. Anyway, enough about thumbnails. I could go on, but
we could
go on.
That font, by the way, I use is Reformer. I never even looked at the name of it. I just like the look of it.
Dude, I missed some super chats. We'll get to those here in just a second. Don't want to keep this guy waiting too much longer. Anything about the music?
No mention of it. No.
Okay. That sounds like something I can't play, unfortunately.
Doesn't it? Oh.
Downingtown, PA.
You know, the big difference I noticed, every shot we've watched so far tonight has been probably 24, 25 frames per second. I think this is much, much higher. Is it possibly 50, 60 frames a second? You can just tell it's a very different look. And when you are shooting your footage, remember that 25 frames a second, 24 will give you generally a more cinematic look if you use it in conjunction with the right shutter speed. Go on. What are you going to say? I remember you saying you don't like 24. Yeah, okay.
No.
But it's a. If you speak to any videographer, any film expert, they'll tell you the rule of the shutter speed.
You can say
cinematic.
anything is cinematic, and people are like, "Oh, that's cinematic. I gotta have it. Cinematic. Cinematic is such an overused word. Oh, that's really cinematic. Well, just use your own creativity, make it good, and then it'll be cinematic."
If you think about it, the word cinematic comes from cinema, and cinema is shot in generally 24 frames a second, 2397 or.
Well, in that case, cinematic would be a bad thing. You don't want your frame rate to be cinematic when you can do much better. Okay.
This is why this show is good.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're seeing a train. Is what we're seeing.
I love the way we both looked to change the topic, Ben.
This is the United States, right? Yeah. Okay.
This, by the way, is in a place called Downingtown.
Oh yeah, Pennsylvania. Yep. There are some that say flying over tracks is trespassing. I don't subscribe to that thought. If you can hurt a train with a drone, that train should be retired.
And bearing in mind, the train company don't own the airspace. The FAA do in America.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
So don't
if it's
land.
A train there, it'd be different.
Right. Don't land or take off from a train track. But if there's a train going over a bridge and you want to film it.
So this is PA. PA, is that Pennsylvania, Philadelphia?
Yep,
PA?
Pennsylvania. That's it. Yeah.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah. So it's it's a video with lyrics.
That's very nice, and this is all none of that's been color graded. I do love that actually. The same with the Mavic 2 Pro, the fact that you can pull footage straight from it, and you don't really need to color grade it. It looks great straight out of the camera. Don't get me wrong, you can make it even better if you shoot it in D-Log and then color grade it properly. But
right, don't be so anxious to get your video out there. Take your time, do all the YouTubery settings, color grade if it needs to be. If something, I drove to Kentucky, got a great video together with a bridge and everything. It was wonderful. Spent all day filming it in the heat. Took all day. Never posted it because the drone footage, something happened with the camera and it was horrible. And I didn't notice it at the time. Yeah. So the whole day wasted, but I'm not going to post it.
But sometimes it's nice to go out and just film for you, as long as you enjoyed it.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, if your life, unlike me, if your life isn't dictated by the next bit of video and content that you have to create for your channel in order to eat, then by all means, just take your time.
Well, Ken, you need to get yourself one of these.
Oh, what's that?
This is beautiful.
Oh, a flying wing.
Yeah, I've had a few of these over the years, and I've had this in a box for 2.5 years, and I built it yesterday. It took me 15 minutes. You don't glue anything. It's entirely magnetic, and you literally screw it together.
Wow.
And it's absolutely brilliant. And the best thing about it, when you get the kit, this is magnetic, and you stick a GoPro or an Osmo Action in there.
Oh, wow.
That is a little docking place for your FPV camera as well.
So is that more fun than flying FPV?
Much more fun. And
No,
in fact, you look at, no, seriously.
No.
I'm not joking. This thing is so quick, and it flies up vertical, and then you dive it, cut the engine, and zoom it down, and it's a whoosh.
I've flown fixed wing a little bit. Something with a rudder, which is something else to consider. I did fly one time. I flew a wing. Yeah. And to me, it is not more fun than FPV. I'm sorry, fixed wing guys. I mean, fixed wing is like, oh man, I've had a rough day. I just want to relax and everything. FPV is like, oh shit, let's fly through something.
The difference is, right, that thing's constantly moving. You can't stop and hover, and you can fly FPV. It's got an FPV camera on there. So you put your goggles on.
Do you stop and hover with your FPV?
Well, you can do. That's the difference. That thing is constant. You can't stop and hover.
I'm not
It's
knocking it.
constant.
I'm just saying, in order of fun, it'd be fixed wing, FPV. For me, anyway, just for me. But hey,
Try one of those.
isn't that the wonderful thing about RC and flying RC stuff? Is that we all have our preferences. Not knocking anyone else's at all.
The best scenario is to own all three, because I found an FPV, I got bored, and then I moved back to fixed wing, and then I get bored, and then I go to my DJI drones or whatever. Then I get bored and go back to the fixed wing. So it's great to have all three, because you will get bored of FPV after a while. I did, but I'll go back to it. They're over there, so definitely.
You and I are so different.
That's what makes the show good.
Yes,
Drone Viral
yeah.
wants to hear you say something in Dutch.
In Dutch?
Yeah, Drone Viral. Ken, speak something in Dutch.
Oh, I got you. Here's something in Dutch. We just had lunch. You pay your bill. I'll pay my bill. That's Dutch. Come on, that's funny. I don't care who you are. Legwork. Thank you very much for the 5-pounder. Appreciate it. Been dodging venomous snakes all day. Can I borrow your squirrel gun for tomorrow's search? Heck yeah, man. By the way, my landlord lady is living in the house next door, and I told her I gotta play this music for this. It was late one night, a couple nights back, and I done shot a raccoon about 10 o'clock at night with a flashlight and my pellet gun. Plugged him in the head. And she said, oh, that's fine, that's fine. By the way, can you take out all the squirrels? I'll pay you for each pelt.
No, you wouldn't do it, would you?
Do what?
Take out the squirrels.
She said, there's not that many squirrels around here anymore. Is that you? I said, yeah, that's me. You are welcome. What in the UK? Did you guys have squirrels and they were just so cute and you just love them? They're little characters and cartoon characters and you just love squirrels, don't you? Because they're so cute, right? They get little fluffy tails.
But they're rats, aren't they? Basically squirrels.
They're
basically
freaking tree rats. They will get
Yeah.
into your attic and poop and pee. They will get inside your car and eat your wiring harness. They
That
will
is true.
chase your dog, and they are carriers of rabies. And every single one I see, I'm not ashamed to say, I give them a pellet in the head.
Anyway, Caroline Tyler RC.
Hold on, Jaron Hathaway. Thank you, Mavic Air 2 catching lightning at 240 frames a second. Ooh, video is in the email. Let's see that.
I tell you what, I've got one that's only 35 seconds long. Could
All
we
right,
play that
we're gonna do 2 more, and then I'm gonna go kill some squirrels.
Caroline Tyler flew 13 kilometers on her mini Talon today. It's a little wing.
What's the distance in real miles?
About 8 miles, I think. Something like that.
Did you put a
Real
link?
miles. This is from Kai, maiden flight of a wing. Where did that water tower come from? I think you can guess what might happen.
Did you put the link in there? I didn't get anything yet.
Yep, it's in the chat window. Mothman said squirrel gravy. Oh, gross.
Got it. Okay.
There can't be a lot of meat on a squirrel.
Years ago, I was in West Virginia. I was in West Virginia, and I shot a squirrel with a 410 shotgun. I don't know if you know what that is. Do you know what that is?
A big gun, I guess.
No, it's actually a small version of a 12 gauge shotgun. So it's teeny tiny shot. It's a shotgun, but it's small shot. So and they said, bring that critter on in here. We'll cook him up. They boiled it.
Oh no.
And they put it on the plate, and I bit in, and I almost cracked a tooth on some of the shot.
Oh, that's gross.
That's when you know it's fresh. Anyway,
I couldn't do that. I've been to
No,
Thailand
I
and
would-
eaten some random things.
I don't
but
eat 'em.
definitely couldn't eat.
no, I consider my squirrel eradication campaign just feeding the buzzards. So
Right, play this wing video. It's only 35 seconds long. No
right.
mention of music. He said he flew it line of sight, lost it by the sun. That is the big risk of flying line of sight, radio control planes and helicopters. The sun is a killer. By
Okay,
the
there's
time
no
he got
audio.
it back in sight, it was too late. I didn't notice the lines. Wind it back. People might miss that.
Hold on, I gotta maximize this. Hold on, there we go. We'll make it
Wow.
big. There you go, so everybody
I
can
think
see.
the water tower's the least of your worries.
Yeah,
You also never
went-
ever fly a radio control vehicle near power lines because they are the killer for interference and
He went right for it. He's like, give me them lines.
This is almost like a kamikaze mission, I think, actually. I think he wanted to lose this wing.
Is the wing on fire?
I
Why
think
would
it's
you pick that
turbulence.
place to fly? Why? That's the worst
no.
place. Is there a crash?
Above houses and above people and flying like this.
Yeah, this isn't advisable. But there you go.
The best thing for that wing was for it to never fly ever again. So
Yeah,
I
that
think
was
actually
that's probably the best for it. Yeah.
Thanks for that, Kai.
Wow. I mean, that was a fun video to watch, but yeah.
Yeah.
Don't send it to the FAA. All right, let's see the super chat from let's see that one from Sean Finelli.
Oh, we've already seen that one.
Or did we?
Yeah, that was the.
Oh yes.
I don't remember which one it was, but yeah.
Oh, the Jaron Hathaway. Do you have?
It's great to see people in the chat talking about RC as well. I think it's really nice that it's not like some hobbies or industries where you move on and you don't go back. I love the fact that people are still flying planes, helicopters, wings, even though FPV's there and drones are there, GPS drones. I think it's lovely that we're still doing this. My other wing I've got is 20 years old, and I flew it for the first time in 10 years 2 days ago, and it's such a lovely thing to get back into.
Do you know what? I flew a drone that I haven't flown in about that time too.
Really? Which one?
Yeah. I
Two
was gonna bring it with me today for my experiment, actually.
Ooh. Oh, it's in a little box.
Anybody know what this is?
It's a Hubsan X4.
Yeah, it's a Hubsan. This is my first drone. My first drone. Well, the first one. The first one is in the woods somewhere. And then I replaced it with this one. And then the second one is in the woods somewhere too.
Oh.
This is the third one.
They are. If you're watching this and you haven't got a drone and you want one, buy a Hubsan X4. You know what? I went into a shop in Sweden the other day and their shelf was full of the Hubsan X4, and it brought back such good memories. It's the one with the calibration where you hold it down to the diagonal and wiggle the left and right.
It's so easy. It's so easy.
Brilliant little.
And
quad.
if you gun it too hard, the props fly off. It's so fun.
Yeah, it's really, really good fun. Classic.
All right, do we have that link? Because then we got to go.
Oh, I thought you were getting it. Who was it? Where are we?
I was looking for the 240 frames a second. Jaron Hathaway. If you are sending a link, you can send it here for next time if we didn't get to you today. kenstructivecriticism@gmail.com.
Yeah. Just to say, somebody sent a video taking the Mavic Air to its maximum altitude, way above the aviation law regulations. I'm not bother sending videos like that.
We're not gonna play them
because that's just stupid.
So I'm looking on here. Is this either one of these people you? Maybe.
Oh no! I
don't want to say we didn't try.
I'd love to see that as well.
Yeah. All right. And thank you for the super chat. Sorry we can't do it.
I search for 240. No.
No.
We need one more then, don't we?
One more.
Okay. Here's a good one. Do you want to see some whales?
Nah, to hell with whales. Nah, to hell with whales. I'm just kidding. Let's see some whales. Yeah, let's see them.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Man. Do I want to see some whales? Who doesn't want to see whales?
True.
Links
in the chat.
It's one of my favorite countries.
Roger Price. That's such a British sounding name. Hello, I'm Roger Price. Oh,
it does, doesn't it? Oh, hello, Roger. Hello, welcome to the men's club.
Hello.
Hello.
Pricey here. He's actually Canadian, I think. 4K video of whale and coastline at Bowleen East, Newfoundland, Canada.
It won't be 4K when we show it. It won't be 4K when we show it.
Yeah, that's true. Music is YouTube Studio, I'm afraid to tell you, Ken.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, the colours in this are lovely. Playing.
You want to get to it right away, by the way, just to let you know. You never
yeah.
really want to include your takeoff.
No.
And then it's not in focus.
And remember, guys, if you're not used to editing or if you don't know how to edit, you can go into your YouTube Studio Editor now and edit that video. It won't replace the video. It edits the actual video. So you can cut that beginning bit off in the YouTube Editor.
It's 9 minutes long.
Yeah, we might have to skip to the whales.
Yeah, let's skip over to the whales. Oh, there's a whale there.
Video title's good, the description is good. People watching this will just skip though if you don't get straight to what you've promised them.
They will.
In the title. And they don't want to see your feet when the rotor's starting and then taking off. So go and edit that now. If you need any help doing that, let Ken or I know.
And
Ken
just
will be out shooting squirrels, so let me know and I'll help.
Yeah, I'll be out murdering every squirrel I see. But yeah, again, we're assuming that your goal is to get views and subscribers.
Yeah.
What's going on here? Huh. The reflection of the sun you want to get the sun behind you when you're filming on water because the shininess of the water can prevent, if you're looking at something in or under the water, there you go. That's the angle you want.
True. And always,
because when you come back around,
shooting
you see down here when he's spinning back around, you can see the reflection of the water will just blow out at anything. I mean, I'm assuming there's a whale in there somewhere, but what were you saying, Ash?
If you're shooting water and you want to get rid of that kind of reflection that's going to distort or break the image, get yourself a polarizing filter. And if you get the right polarizing filter, you can cut through reflections with your drone footage through water. And massive difference. You
don't have to keep using yaw either. You don't have to track the whale. You can kind of anticipate where the whale's going to be, and to get the horizon in the shot, when a whale does a breach, if you know he's going to breach the water, to get that horizon, you don't have to have a top-down view the whole time. But again, I'm assuming this is probably one of your first times flying.
It would be nice. Like, you're right, actually. The drone didn't need to move because you've got the water flowing, you've got the drone moving, the whales moving. It kind of feels almost a bit motion sick. If your drone was just static, it would be really, really nice.
Right.
But again, it's something to remember for next time.
Let the subject swim by.
Yeah.
You get up, put the camera up ahead. If you see the whales swimming this way, put the camera ahead so you can see the whale swimming through your frame. And that way we're not all...
True. I tell you what I do admire here, though. Unlike some irresponsible idiots, this guy's keeping his distance. He's at a decent high altitude where it's not freaking out or scaring that whale, because they're rare animals these days, mammals. So I respect you massively for just keeping your distance, because I've seen some drone shots.
He's like, yeah, we got a whale, all right. What an exciting time to be there and to actually catch a whale. And you know what? Here's something we don't mention a lot, but flying over water for newbies is nerve-wracking.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're like, there goes my $1,200. I hope I get my $1,200 back. You know what I mean?
Very true. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And remember, if you are flying over water, or if you're flying in a scenario like that, set your return to home cleverly, because remember, you're flying off that cliff top and then you're descending. So remember, set your return to home in the mind that it's going to ascend first. Make sure you make it ascend high enough when it comes back to you.
Yes. Calibrate the compass every single time. I know it's a pain in the ass, but do it every single time.
It's not a pain in the ass, though, is it? It takes 5 seconds, and I agree with you. Before every day of flying, first thing I do is calibrate the compass. Why
Absolutely.
not?
Yes. And
the other reason is,
if
your drone flies away and it's under warranty, at least in your claim with DJI or Parrot or Unique or any other company, you can say, I calibrated the compass today. Because otherwise they could use it against you in the basis that, well, you didn't calibrate your compass for 3 months. It's just an extra bit of ammunition.
And Jaron Hathaway sent another super chat. We thank you very much. Unfortunately, the show's over. It says my catching lightning video is on my page. I'm the one with the picture. Send it here. Send a link. kenstructivecriticism@gmail.com, and we'll get to it next time. Ash, can you come back next Monday?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, wait. What day?
Monday,
What day of the week? 2 weeks. 2 weeks would be what day? I won't be here. I'll be in Texas.
14th. Wow, you're doing a lot of traveling. What are you doing in Texas? This isn't another experiment? Or...
No, this is Spin Up.
Ah.
Yeah, it's on the 12th, but I'll be there visiting family and everything, so I won't be back. I won't be back for a while, so it'll probably be a month before the next one. But please, send your stuff, kenstructivecriticism@gmail.com. I guess that's it. And now, here is Ash with the best joke of the day. And go.
Hey, Google, tell me a joke.
No, you have to have a joke.
It's just not my cup of tea.
You have to have a joke yourself. That's how this works.
I'm useless at this. I can't think of jokes off the...
All right. Alexa, tell me a joke.
What do you call a store that sells only bagels and donuts?
What?
Whole Foods.
Well, we're ending on a high note, aren't we? Thanks, everybody, for watching. Appreciate it. Hope we helped you with constructive criticism. See you next time. Buh.
Thanks, guys. And bye.
Okay, now I got to do this the right way because I got to click that button. All right, here we go. Let's wave out. Let's do that freeze thing like in the 70s. Have I read it?
You can press the button with your other hand.
Yeah.